What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another hunting boot camp. We are less than 50 days away from waterfowl season here in Nebraska, so there's a lot of stuff that you can do between now and then to help you get ready, and that's what we're going to talk about in today's hunting boot camp, preseason prep work. The first thing you can do, and the first thing I would say that probably should be done, is go scout. Go out, scout out new areas, scout those areas you found on your maps. You scout out areas that you even looked at last year, especially if you're field hunting. Go look at those fields because, farmers do rotations a lot. They'll change. So if they were beans last year, they might be corn this year. They might have wheat in it now, or some of them will be continuous corn. It varies on the farmer and where you're at specifically. But those are like the main. We got corn, beans, wheat, a little bit of milo and some millet and stuff out here. That's the main stuff that is around here, but mainly corn and beans and wheat. So go out, scout those fields, look at those areas, scout the marshes. If you had a dry summer, maybe those areas that you hunted last year don't have water in them. If it's unusually wet, maybe you have new areas to hunt. Maybe there's some spots that you didn't even think to look at last year for whatever reason. You thought, oh, they're going to be bone dry, and this year they're holding water. They're like little honey holes that no one else would even think about. So get out there and just look for different areas. Look what's going on currently. You might not find any birds right now. There could be though. There could definitely be some local birds. There could be local geese, some mallards, teal. That's about what we have right now. There's a few teal, some mallards, and there are some geese around too. But other than that, we're all local birds right now. There's nothing to speak of about a migration. But coming up in the next, probably month, those teal should start moving down. So just keep scouting, do a weekly scout. Maybe just go out at one day after work or on the weekend when you're going fishing or something. Just keep your eyes open. You might start seeing them birds pop up. But get out there and scout. You can't ever scout too much. So that would be the first thing I would say to do to kind of kill the last of the hunting doldrums is what I like to call them. So we're only 6 weeks away. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. But moving on to number 2. So this kind of ties in right with the scouting aspect. Go talk to private landowners. This is the ideal time to talk to private landowners. So take those fields that you've scouted, the ones that were beans the year before, now they're corn. Go talk to those guys. See if they got it leased out. See if not, see if you can hunt on it. See what they say. Just give them a call. Talk to them in person. The worst they can say is no. But go talk to them. Right now is the perfect time to talk to landowners. So number 3 on my list for preseason prep work is touch up or clean up gear and decoys. So maybe you put your decoys or gear away muddy. Now you can spray them off, clean them up for the season, get them all looking good. Maybe the paint's chipping off on your kayak or your decoys, and you're going to need to retouch those with some other paint. Get that stuff done. Even if you bought new stuff, if you bought a layout blind and you need to put spray paint on it or mud it, now's a perfect time to be doing all of that stuff. So that's kind of just general, very generalized, but just another good thing to be doing before the season starts. The number 4 thing to be doing for preseason prep work is go out and buy those shells and decoys now. A lot of people, a lot of places are running their preseason deals. They'll have waterfowl days like Shields, Cabela's, Max, Rogers. They'll have a big waterfowl day or waterfowl week at their stores or online, and they'll cut prices on their decoys and shells. They run a bunch of specials, and that comes up usually in August, I think. But just look out for that stuff. Also, check out garage sales. Summer is a great time. That's when all the garage sales usually are going on. And sometimes you'll get lucky and you can stumble upon some awesome decoys, or at least some old ones that you can touch up and paint. You can change them to whatever color you want. If you maybe find some old mallards, paint them black, put a white bill on them, now you got some coot decoys. So keep an eye out for that. This is a great time to be purchasing cheap decoys and shells and growing your spread even more. So the next item on my list for preseason prep work is check those waders. It's a lot nicer to find a leak when it's 80 degrees than when it's 0 degrees with blowing wind and just really cold, and then it just makes for a miserable hunt. So go out, check those waders. You can go walk out in a marsh or sit in a bathtub. It really doesn't matter, but just try and find, see if you got any leaks that popped up over the winter or over the off season, and then patch them if you can. Otherwise, I guess you might be able to find a pair of waders on sale at one of those previous stores waterfowl days like I was just saying. But check those waders. So the final item on my preseason prep work list is go shoot some clays. So go grab a buddy, go get some blue rock, grab the guns, and head out to a field or something and just go out, maybe once or twice a week until the season begins, maybe even after the season, and just keep your shooting skills honed. Practice makes perfect, and you can't practice shooting too much. It's a fun time. It's a great way to improve your shooting, and also a great way to knock the rust off if you haven't shot since turkey season. Not saying any names. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Drop a comment. Let me know what your thoughts were. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we will catch you next time. See ya.